Ready? I ran for governor on the bold goal of achieving 100% renewable energy by 2040. That's a hugely ambitious statewide goal. It wouldn't be possible without the leadership from local governments, from the state, from the private sector. And over the past 2.5 years, our progress has really been remarkable. We have a clear pathway for our entire electricity sector to be 80% renewable, 80% emission reductions by 2030. That's just 9 years from now. Local governments continue to lead the way, and I'm thrilled to sign today's bill, which allocates $5 million to the Department of Local Affairs to support our Renewable and Clean Energy Challenge Grant Program, which helps local governments with renewable energy projects. We launched a program in 2019 to spark local government partnership in achieving our goals. And this funding has an enormous impact across our entire state, including operational savings on electricity bills for local governments themselves who implement renewable energy projects. We're joined by Will Torr from our Energy Office, Lieutenant Governor Diane Primavera, as well as our bill sponsors. And I'm going to turn it over to who wants to speak first?
Go ahead.
Okay, Representative Froelich.
Thank you, Governor,
Yes.
and thank you to the Energy Office. And I'm so pleased to be joined by my hometown mayor, Mayor Linda Olson of Englewood, because because this really will help local governments reduce their energy expenses by providing grants for solar arrays. And also, we're really hoping that out of the Denver metro area, local governments do things like put in charging stations so that as we electrify our cars and our fleet, we are able to access all parts of our beautiful state. So thank you, Governor, and thank you, Senators Winter and Representative Gray, for being on the bill.
Great. Senator.
Thank you so much. This is exciting because so much change really does come from local governments. I, as a former Westminster City Councilor, Mayor Pro Tem, where I served with the amazing Maria DeCambra, who's here with us today too, Westminster became the first platinum solar city in this state.
It's a good thing you both left. I've been hearing horror stories. It makes your state legislature vote-a-ramas look easy.
We're working on it. Well, Maria and I served. We became the first platinum solar city in the state, which really led to a lot of innovation in Westminster, and this funding is a jumpstart for other cities to follow the lead and really embrace renewable energy and make sure that we are all working together to meet our renewable energy goals.
Representative Gray?
Thank you, Governor. Yeah, I'll just echo those sentiments. I think that having more and more minds involved in solving the issues that are addressed in this bill, as how we address climate and how we move forward, is great. And our local government leaders are great people to bring in ideas. So I'm excited both about where this money is going to go. I'm also excited about what we're going to fund and how we can grow on those ideas that are funded by this program to even do more and more in the down the road for our state. So thank you so much for being part of this.
Great. Will, did you want to say anything?
Sure. I would just say that achieving our renewable energy and climate goals really is a partnership between state government and local government, and just so thankful to all the legislators who worked on this to help make sure that local government has the resources they need to move forward on renewables and clean energy.
And we also want to thank Rick Garcia for standing up this program at DOLA and getting initial money out. And this $5 million will go a long way also because there's also matching local component to this. Congratulations, it's official.
Thank you very much.
I'm Mayor Olson. We'll have one for you.
Oh,
have you
thank
got
you.
one of these grants already, or you hope to get one?
We're
in the
hoping
future?
to get them.
That's great.
But you know, my first biogas capture.
Yeah, we have our
That's
facility
great.
Oh, that's
is
really exciting.
at our wastewater treatment plant. It's like a model. I think that'd be good.
We're working. Thank you
trying.
very much.
Thank you. Which Energy Office?
Yep.
Okay, 2:30, the Energy Fund investment. Senator Winter, Representative Burnett, and Representative Valdez. Everybody, who's here? Okay, Valdez is not here, right? Okay. When the state legislature sat down and really looked at what we could do with the stimulus funds, these transformative funds, I think we all really agreed that making transformative investments in clean energy was a key part of helping make sure that Colorado can create good green energy jobs, achieve our bold goals. And one piece of that is this bill, which directs the state treasurer to make a transfer of $40 million to the Colorado Clean Energy Fund and Colorado Energy Improvement District. $30 million and $3 million respectively, increasing the amounts of loans by up to $2 million and providing some additional funding to help administer it. And I want to thank the sponsors for their partnership on this important legislation. SB 230 provides $40 million in stimulus funding for 4 active and emerging clean energy finance programs in our state. That Energy Office Director Will Torr will further describe those. This investment supports our pollution reduction roadmap. They'll go into proven clean energy finance programs that can leverage limited public capital to deliver far beyond just the results of the $40 million. This one-time investment can help drive 5 to 10 times this dollar amount of private sector investment into our economy, creating good green jobs, saving people money on energy. And I'm proud to turn it over to Representative Burnett.
Thank you, Governor. Yes, I'm so excited about this bill. Lack of market access to capital for renewable energy and energy efficiency programs, and also for EVs, is critical. And what I love about this bill is how much it leverages private capital. And also, I just have to tell a little story. I told a solar energy developer about this bill, and he was so excited because he said, I'm trying to build a solar energy array for our HOA, but we have lack of capital. It's too small, too big for a mortgage and too small for a bank to take over. This is the perfect investment. So I'm just so pleased that we're able to bring this to Colorado. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Winter.
Thank you. I'm very excited to have this bill signed. Access to capital, when you invest it in renewable energy, it's really about investing in local and small businesses. It's about investing in our climate, in our future, and the future of our children. And it's about investing in a better world. And so we get a triple return on investment for every dollar we spend in this program. And that's why it's going to have infinite amount of impact all over Colorado.
And Director Torr?
Thank you. First, I'd like to recognize Chris Piper, our legislative liaison, for his hard work on this bill, and Michael Turner, who directs the buildings programs at the Energy Office, where many of the programs that are being funded live within our agency. Up to $30 million of this will go to the Colorado Clean Energy Fund, which was created in 2018 out of a partnership between the Energy Office and the U.S. Department of Energy to serve as a green bank for the state of Colorado. This is its first real capitalization, and we think that we will see a 5 to 10-fold multiplication and leveraging of these funds in private sector investment. We are also going to see significant expansion of the CPACE program, which provides lending for small businesses to do energy efficiency and renewable upgrades, as well as a significant expansion of the Renew home lending program to leverage $2 million into Renew and to at least $26 million of lending for energy efficiency and renewables. So thank you very much to all the legislators who sponsored this.
Great. Anybody else? We have joined by Lieutenant Governor Primavera. Anybody else to speak to it? Well, we're very excited to make this official. I'll sign the bill. It's officially the law of Colorado. Congratulations. And there you are. I'll give you one. Thanks for your work on this. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Great bill. For the weatherization bill is next. Tammy Story, Heisey, Hooten, Weissman. Also joined by Energy Office Will Torr. And Lieutenant Governor Diane Primavera as well is joining us. So, ready? this is an important bill that transfers $3 million to the Weatherization program, and that helps Coloradans save money on their electricity bills, increase their comfort, better their homes and environment through proven energy conservation solutions. The Weatherization program serves about 2,000 homes a year, even though 500,000 households qualify for help. So these funds will help reach more households in our state. This added investment is really important for the families affected and for our state to help reach our energy goals. I'll turn it over to the Executive Director of the Energy Office, Will Torr, to describe what this bill does, and then we'll go to the sponsors.
Great, thank you very much. I'd also like to do a shout out to Ryan Harry, the Director of the Weatherization Program at the Energy Office. And one of the things that is so valuable about the state investment in weatherization is that it not only allows us to serve more households towards that 500,000 households in the state of Colorado who are eligible for this program and who are energy burdened, energy cost burdened, but because it's state investment, it doesn't come with all of the rules that come with federal funding, and that allows us to be more creative about how we serve clients, our ability to invest in electrification, our ability to invest in renewable energy as part of those energy efficiency upgrades. So this is just a monumentally useful investment in both our environment and in making life better for people in need across the state of Colorado.
Great. Representative Hooton.
Yes, thank you, Governor. And thank you. First, I want to thank the Energy Office for the management of these grants. There are thousands of them. And that is an administrative effort that I think is valuable to recognize how timely they do it and the broad spectrum of weatherization programs that they address. So we've heard a lot with the bills that the governor's just been signing about return on investment. And this is what's so exciting about working in the renewable energy space with this grant program in particular. The return on investment is tremendous, not only in reducing utility rates for Coloradan families, it also contributes to a reduction in our greenhouse gas emissions through efficiency. And as we all know, there are many tools in the toolbox for achieving that. And when you add them together, when you aggregate them, it really makes a significant impact. And finally, I just am very delighted to have worked with my bill sponsor, my co-sponsor, in helping make Coloradans feel more comfortable in their homes, warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. So thank you.
Great. Representative Weissman.
All right, thank you, Governor. Appreciate your administration's support in making this possible. You know, so much of what we do in the legislature is pretty complicated. I think this bill is refreshingly simple. We have an existing program. We know it works. We know that there's more demand than there are resources. So we're simply going to add more resources. And Rep. Hooton summarized it as a win-win. I think it's actually a win-win-win. We're doing three things with this one simple bill. We're allowing low and moderate income Coloradans to spend less to keep their homes warm enough in the winter and cool enough in the summer. That latter is seeming especially important this week. That contributes to lower cost of housing. We think about rent and mortgage, but energy is part of it too. Two, we help meet our climate goals by using less energy for heating and cooling. And three, every one of these projects is work for skilled craftsmen who can do that work right here in Colorado, and thereby they can earn a living and support their families. So thank you.
Great. What's not to like, right? Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Here we go. We'll make it official. It's officially the law of Colorado. Congratulations.